Hi everyone, this video is on the mixed exercise 14 question 8e. So we have the equation e to the x plus e to the minus x is equal to 2, and we want to solve this equation. So first of all, in this exponential equation, um, we should be careful because normally when we see equations like this, the first thing that we consider is taking log, right? So in this case, since we have e, and we can naturally take the natural log, but the problem is that we are going to get this expression, so ln e to the x plus e to the minus x is equal to ln 2. So it doesn't really simplify the equation, right? So it's not helpful in this case because inside is not a product of two terms, so we can't split this. And yeah, this just doesn't help, so this doesn't work in this case. A very common trick is that it's just basically multiplying both sides of the equation by e to the x. So sometimes it might be e is e to the power of x squared, but in this case it's e to the power of x. Because if we do so, then the first term becomes e to the power of x squared. So again, we are just multiplying the equation by e to the power of x. So the first term is e to the x squared. The second term becomes 1 because we'll have e to the minus x times e to the x, which is just e to the power of 0, and that's equal to 1. And then here we'll have 2e to the power of x. Okay, so now we rearrange this. E to the x squared minus 2e to the x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now remember that this equation is an identity, right? Because this can be written as e to the x minus 1 is equal to 0. And e to the x minus 1 squared is equal to 0. And we also had another option. Rather than using identities, we could just use change of variable. And I've done that many times in previous videos. If you want to know how we do that, just to tell you quickly, so we can introduce a new variable t, which is e to the x, and then we just substitute that into the equation. So the equation becomes t squared minus 2t plus 1 is equal to 0, and then we just solve this quadratic. And then at the end, just make sure that whatever you get t, you just set that equal to e to the x because you want to find the value of x. Yeah, but using this identity, in this case, we can take the square root of both sides. So we'll get e to the x minus 1 is equal to 0, which means e to the x is equal to 1. And finally, we just take the natural log of both sides. So we'll have ln e to the x is equal to ln 1. But remember, ln 1 is equal to 0, and ln e to the x is just equal to x because ln and e cancel each other out. So the answer is simply equal to 0.